What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I've stated that there are a lot of opportunities out there, and missing opportunities hurts. I know. I've dealt with so many opportunities that I have missed or that I have forced myself to miss. And those don't feel good. And depending on your mindset, depending on what you see and how bad you feel like it is your fault in a way, um, it could hit you in all different types of ways. Today in a live stream, we had a person that came through that was very upset about the fact that they missed the opportunity, missed the growth of XRP. Now, I'm not going to say that, I don't believe that it's real because I know that people go through situations, they go through um, their struggles in a way. And I feel like people tend to like kind of harp on one thing that they failed at rather than see all the different successes or all the different opportunities that they have coming forward. And I wanted to talk about in this video how you guys can make a move after missing the opportunity like XRP. Right? If you didn't invest in XRP at 50 cents, if you didn't invest to it at 17 cents or a dollar or whatever, what can you do now to make your situation a little bit better? Now, this is not 100% that you're going to be able to do this and you're going to come out on top because, again, it is still a mental situation. It is all a mindset issue. So it's how you feel about it. It's also the opportunities that you find and all of that. So I want to make sure that this is not that that this is not like a like one size fits all or fix all situations, because it's me trying to do my best in understanding what I've done in the past in order to get over an opportunity that was missed. Does that make sense? So if you guys could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to check out my link for DFlow, this is a platform that offers you so much. You have the ability to invest in stocks, equities. You have the ability to invest into cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Solana, BNB. Also, you can do high risk trading if you want to go into the high risk trading arena and find some plays that you think are going to be the next biggest plays that can grow 102,000% or can grow a little bit less than that, whatever, right? Or maybe a little bit more than that. You guys can do that. Know that it is high risk. That's why it's called the high risk arena. But you can also trade futures. This is something that I've been interested in more recently. I've been able to trade at 5x leverages, at 10x leverages, at 40x leverages, whatever it is, right? So you have the opportunity to leverage trade in different positions. You can go here and you could select whatever position you want and you could see the leverage that you want. So BTCC, you can trade up to a 40x leverage, Ethereum 25, Atom is 5, 5, 20, 10, 10, 5, 10, right? You have the ability to leverage trade max levels for some of these, but you don't have to trade this specific level. So if I wanted to go into BTC and I said I wanted to do, a 3x leverage, I can select the 3x leverage, isolated or cross, which I would want to do isolated. And then I can put through whatever investment that I want there. So I currently have two in my possession. I have Atom and I have Doge at 3x leverages. That is up 50% and 64% respectively. And I'm seeing some successes within them, and it's great to see that. And I'm going to continue to buy and trade on this platform because it is a very simple platform to use. They use TradingView for their charts, so if you're interested or you're familiar with that, you'll get something that you are familiar with looking at. But yeah, definitely check it out. The link to that is in the description. You can trade a lot of things. You can trade, BTC, Ethereum. Let's see if you can trade XRP. Maybe not. You can trade XRP as well, up to a 20x leverage if you guys want to. So definitely check it out. Link is at the top of the description. But the reason why I'm making this video is because that person really got to me. They were saying some really hurtful things, not necessarily towards me, but towards themselves. And that's something that doesn't sit well with me. If you are truly beating yourself up like that for making a mistake, for not seeing the opportunity and seizing the opportunity, then you have to find a way out of that mentally, because if you miss it, right? I've missed a ton of things. I've missed Amazon. I've missed Tesla, even though people were telling me to buy it. I was ready to buy it and I let the media talk me out of it. I missed Bitcoin multiple times, right? I saw it at 17 and said that it was going to go to 100, 150, right? I still didn't buy it. I missed out on Solana at $11. I missed out on so many opportunities that I should be in a panic. I should be completely in a corner in a fetal position and, just being upset because of the fact that I've missed so many opportunities. However, I'm not. I'm very positive. I look at what opportunities I have out there. I analyze the situation. And when I find the right opportunity again, I buy into a newer play. I buy into that next play. One example of me missing opportunity, I know it's not XRP, was Quant. Quant was down to like $43 or something, and I was like, I should buy this now. I talked myself out of it, missed the opportunity. It went up to like 100 plus, $125 or so, and I believe it still could be worth hundreds of dollars. But I missed that opportunity, and what did I do? I cut myself off. I didn't go and chase it. I didn't go and invest into that again. I decided to find my own opportunity that I felt as though was going to make moves, whether it was Jasmine or whether it was XRP, whether it was some meme coins or something. So your mindset definitely can cause problems here. Now, this person specifically bought 70,000 XRP and decided to trade that for Jasmine coin because they felt as though Jasmine coin was moving a little bit more. And that's something that you can get into. You can get into a really bad rut doing something like that, because now you buy Jasmine coin ends up going down. Now you're at a bottom here. You buy in XRP or buy in something else, and it decides to go down again, and you're in this invest at the bottom or invest at the top and sell at the bottom moment, right? That's your rut that you're in. So you got to change your mindset. So here's the things you can do. First, let's look at where XRP is, and then we'll kind of see what we can do here. But currently, XRP is seeing some decent size increasing, right? It's up by about 8% on the day. It's at $3.26, approaching the $200 billion market cap. And I can't wait to see that actually happen. It has 14 or almost $15 billion worth of volume, and just a lot of movement and a lot of hype and a lot of excitement. Now, if you were one of the people that missed on XRP, right, here's some things that you can do, right? I think one popular thing is, if you truly do believe in XRP, you may invest at the top. You may want to put money in at the top. And yes, it will suck for a while because there's a big chance that it could come back down and you could be negative for quite some time. That's happened the first time where people invested at $3.40 and it was down to $2, sub $2, and people were panicking. It's something that you really have to deal with. But if you truly believe in XRP above this price, what does it matter? What does it matter if it drops back down? Eventually, it's going to go back up to 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever your overall goal is based on the research that you've done. So it doesn't really matter if you buy now or if you miss that opportunity. One other thing that you guys can do, and I think is super important, but I don't know if you want to do it, is you can wait for a retracement point. Whether that retracement point comes from here down to $3 or from here down to $2.70 or from $5 down to $4, which would be a higher price than where we are, but the retracement confirms that there are higher prices than, where you decided to invest. So that could be another option that you take on. The last option is something that maybe you don't want to do, but you might have to do it. And that's completely cut off the investment from your visual. It's going to be hard to do because it's a top 3 cryptocurrency. It's probably going to be the top 1 cryptocurrency in the world. But that's the same thing that I did with Quant. I've done it with I can't remember what other plays I've done it with, but I've done it with some other plays to where if I missed my opportunity, I don't harp on that. I'm not going to go back and go, I should have bought this, I should have bought that, no. I cut it off. I don't care about it, right? I'm going to go ahead and find my opportunity. And whatever that opportunity is, you seize that opportunity. One big thing that I did it with, and I said it earlier in the video, was Bitcoin. I saw Bitcoin at 17. I saw Bitcoin at $2,000. And I had a good $4,000 at that moment when I was in college. And I decided not to do it because I didn't understand it. And I missed that opportunity. Did I chase it after it went to 2,000? No. Did I chase it when it came, 20,000? No. Did I chase it or buy back in when it was back down to 2,000? I didn't. No, I completely cut it off. And I probably would have had a better opportunity and better outcome if I would have saw it and been like, let me buy back in at 2,000. Let me buy in at 4,000. Maybe I would have. But my strategy was to cut it off completely and not focus on it. Now, Bitcoin is very unavoidable because it is the number one cryptocurrency in the world, and it has grown to $118,000, $120 plus $1,000. But it's not something that hurts me because I know that throughout that length of time, I've been able to take advantage of many opportunities that are out there. So the point of this video is don't let any of these negative thoughts or missed opportunities mess up your life to where you do something drastic, you take your life, or you decide to, throw it all in on something that's completely risky just to try and get your gains that you thought you would have got back over there. I don't want to see any of that. There are people going through very difficult times, and those difficult times get completely weeded out when you have that success. I said in my live stream that I saw the movie, well, not the full movie. I've seen it plenty of times. My favorite movie is Pursuit of Happiness. He's gone through endless struggle his entire life, child life to adult life to the, thinking that you're going to be an amazing salesman and you made the wrong choice. And you go through so many situations to where you are in pain. You know what I mean? So you being in pain, you have to sleep in a subway bathroom. You have to, sleep in a shelter. You have to deal with all of the negative situations because of that one choice that you made. However, that one little bit of happiness, when he got that job, that one little bit of happiness made him feel like his life was complete. And that's all he needed. So find that opportunity, find that happiness. Don't think that you should ever have to do anything like that because you missed an opportunity. Never. Never. There are people out here that love you, that want you here, and I don't want to see anybody do something like that because of the fact that of something so minute, of something so small that you can easily get over that. It's just a change of mindset. So if you miss this opportunity, there are plenty of ways out and ways through, and hopefully you can find that. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for DFlow if you guys are interested in leverage trading down below. But hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.